Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to learn the topic Heinz dilemma from the Unit 1 Engineering Ethics. What is this Heinz dilemma? It's quite interesting. It's a kind of a story. The Heinz dilemma is a famous ethical thought experiment used to explore the moral implications of decision making under challenging scenario. So here the Heinz is a person and his tragedy was understood as Heinz dilemma. Philosopher Lawrence Kohlberg created Kohlberg-Heinz dilemma in 1958 to measure a person's moral development. So this dilemma asks whether Heinz should steal a drug to save his wife's life. So this article was presented by philosopher Lawrence to know the human behavior and the human psychology, how it works in a situation. So the story of Heinz is Heinz's wife was dying from a particular type of cancer. So doctors said a new drug might save her. The drug had been discovered by a local chemist, and the Heinz tried desperately to buy that one, but the chemist was charging 10 times the money it cost to make the drug. And this was much more than the Heinz could afford. Heinz could only raise half the money, even after help from family and friends. He explained to the chemist that his wife was dying and asked if he could have the drug cheaper or pay the rest of the money later. But the chemist refused, saying that he had discovered the drug and was going to make money from it. The husband was desperate to save his wife, so later that might he broke into the chemist and stole the drug. Now, what we have to understand, what we have to feel or empathize, should Heinz have broken into the laboratory to steal the drug for his wife? Why or why not? So the different options in Heinz dilemma, if you look at the picture, you can understand that uh, Heinz should not steal the drug because it is a disobedience of law. That is one statement. Another statement, Heinz can steal the drug but should be punished by the law. So that's what's given. But what are the options for the thinker? We can let us assume there are three types of thinking process when the people are finding it. So the answer which you choose indicates your moral development. Each answer has its consequences and explanation. Let us go through the answers one by one. In the first case, Heinz should not steal the drug because it is a disobedience of law. In this decision makes it impossible for Heinz to save his wife. His wife dies and the rich drug seller becomes richer. Though the law was obeyed, no moral justice was done. This is a pre-conventional level of moral thinking. So in this statement, Heinz was not safe, but the drug seller was quite saved. In the second situation, Heinz can steal the drug but should be punished by the law. In this decision, it is helping Heinz save his wife, but Heinz will be kept in prison. Though Heinz took a moral decision, he had to undergo the punishment. This is a conventional level of moral thinking. So in this situational response, in the statement, Heinz is facing the punishment. Okay, and in the third case, Heinz can steal the drug and no law should punish him. This decision lets Heinz save his wife and both of them can live happily. This thinking is based on the thought that the rigidity in law should be rejected and justice should be done on moral grounds. So this is a post-conventional level of moral thinking. I think in this third case, both the personalities like the drug seller and the Heinz both can be compromised later. So what is the understanding from the story of Heinz dilemma? We were realizing that these three different responses which makes the person's behavior, how he reacts to the particular situation, and how the other person is perceiving the behavior, and how the judgments can be made on a particular person's personality or thinking process. At the same time, we have to see which is ethically right, morally, right or wrong, without affecting the values of moral system and ethical issues, the decision has to be made. So thus the pre-conventional uh, thinking, moral thinking, and conventional moral thinking and post-conventional moral thinking were explained with the story of Heinz dilemma. Thank you so much, students. Let us continue in the next class.